talk about our experiences in Angola and promote our projects, I will unashamedly accept that opportunity. Thank you. Lucapa Diamond Company is an Australian-listed company. We're a global diamond company with operations in 4 countries. We have our longest operation in Angola. We've got operations in Botswana, Lesotho, and Australia. We have been investing in Angola for 10 years. We are very proud of our association with the country. I think even so much that we named our company after the very famous Lucapa graben that runs through the country. You'll all know, and I think most of you in the room will know that, but for those of you who don't, Angola is extremely diamond rich, other minerals as well, as you have heard, and is widely regarded as the next country for a major discovery, and we're doing our bit to try and aid that. The Lula project in Angola is in the Limba Norte province. It's a 3,000 square kilometre concession. We are in partnership with Indaba and our local partner, Oros de Pitalis. We have 2 licenses on the concession, an alluvial mining license and a kimberlite exploration license. We have been mining our alluvials for 5 years now, and we simply are recovering some of the best diamonds in the world, and obviously the best alluvial diamonds that there are, given our average dollar per carat that we have there. Our kimberlite concession, we've just renewed our license for 5 years. We have 300 anomalies underlying these diamonds, which we are systematically working through and exploring for the source or sources of these diamonds. We have been investing there for a while now, as I mentioned. Our 5th year of production, 2015, we started mining. We have grown every single year. You can see the percentages there, 67%, 32%, and 13%. We have recovered and sold some $141 million worth of diamonds at a staggering $2,100 US per carat, which is some 14 times the world average. 11 of our diamonds recovered so far are over 100 carats in size, and we've recovered some 800 specials since mining began in 2015. And that is the reason why we can boast the highest dollar per carat in the world. We are doing our part to try and grow production in Angola as well. Just recently the partners sat down and agreed a new expansion program for 2019, and we'll be growing our production there some 40% in 2019 with the implementation of a 3rd shift in our plant, as well as the expanded fleet that we'll invest in, and also invest in a dedicated alluvial exploration fleet. For the last 3 years that we've been investing in Angola, the project has made good returns, so much so that the stakeholders have received a dividend and or loan repayment every year for the last 3 years. As I mentioned earlier, we are exploring for the source. When you recover the type of diamonds that we have in our concession, large, irregular shaped, no signs of abrasion, no signs of travel, you don't look too far for the potential sources. We unfortunately are endowed with a significant number of anomalies underlying those diamond fields, which is why we've implemented a systematic kimberlite drilling and exploration program to identify those kimberlites that we will do further work on and those that we obviously will not. It's a year-round program. We no longer wait for the wet season to end. We carry on all year round. You can see on the side there, Dr. Koenig mentioned a few of the diamonds, one most specifically the 404 carat 4th of February stone that was found in our concession. It is Angola's largest diamond ever recovered. The second diamond that you see there is the 227 carat diamond, Angola's 2nd largest diamond on record as well. There are 11 other, or should I say 9 other plus 100 carat diamonds, but you can see the balance of them there. The reforms that have been brought into Angola in the recent times, the last year, have been significant and swift. Meetings I had with the Honourable Minister just a year ago at this very conference. I'm sure he had many meetings with many potential investors. From that day on, things have happened very, very quickly. Licenses were granted to us in April 2018. New diamond marketing policy was announced in July of 2018, and the new regulations were put together by his team in Indaba and Sodium and approved by the Council of Ministers and Presidents in December 2018. We were fortunate enough to be contacted and asked to present the very first auction ever to take place in Angola, and we presented those 7 stones. You won't count 7 there, but we had 7 stones on tender. Very, very special production from the Lula project in Angola. First ever auction, and I don't want to preempt Dr. Silva's speech after this, but there were a number of international diamantaires and local... Thank you. There were a number of international diamantaires and local diamantaires invited, some 40. 31 participated in the tender. Over 100 bids were placed on the tender for these diamonds, and we're very, very happy to say that we achieved $16.7 million for those 7 stones. A lot of value derived through the new channels. It's not only auctions, it's spots, it's sites, it's regular supply to customers. My colleague mentioned the 60% that the producers now will be able to go and allocate to manufacturers and buyers of their choice. $33,530 per carat is a very significant sum. And it was organized at Sodium, at the offices at Sodium, by his team, by Dr. Bravo de Rosa and his team, with Dr. Neves Silva as well. Electronic platform. I met the people who implemented the platform and developed the website, and it was very, very well done. I have a lot of experience in the diamond space with regards to diamond marketing and manufacturing, and I can tell you that we're very, very pleased with the results and very happy to participate in future tenders. What does this mean? Well, I think the new policy is, as I mentioned, providing multiple channels. Those multiple channels will derive additional value, not only for the producers, but also the country. I've listed a few positives there: increased revenues and increased access to foreign exchange, increased investment, wider corporate social responsibility programs, etc., etc. Angola will attract additional investment, and I do believe that it's going to achieve its goal of doubling production by 2022. Thank you.